music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined by the battling sickness. He's going to overcome it one of these days, the one and only Mr. Andy Merryweather. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel like I need to apologize to everyone for missing episodes all the time. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I feel a little bit weird and gross and maybe feverish, but I'm good to go on this episode. So yeah, and I think this is the first episode because of the delays. This is the first one where we can talk about the fact that we went head to head on trivia.
Yeah, that came out
It's
already.
yeah, it came out. So if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil anything. If you haven't seen it, it's Benny and Moose channel. Benny and Moose Save America or something
Benny
like
and
that.
Moose
Yeah.
Save America is the name of the show.
Yeah, so Matt and I went head to head on trivia, which is something that people have been clamoring for us to do on here, but we did it on straight up trivia, no music and things. And it was a lot of fun. I had a really, really good time with it. And we haven't been able to talk about it because they were delaying their release to tie in with them being on our episode of this.
Yeah.
On our show. But it was a lot of fun, and it was an honor to play a former trivia champion. So that's right,
Sure.
isn't it? That's actually right.
Yeah. It feels like an oxymoron. I'm a jumbo shrimp, you know? It's like
funny.
it's utterly meaningless.
Yeah,
Who cares?
Yeah. But no, it was really good fun, and if you haven't seen it, go and have a look. It was a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, Benny and Moose Save America. You can search for that on YouTube and go check it out, and let us know what you think. All right, today we have a geek-themed show. We have 2 returning guests. Both of them are amazing at this topic, although beforehand, they're both saying, you know what? I don't study these as much as I used to. And you know, you take it with a grain of salt because these two, both their minds are like a steel trap when it comes to this shit. So maybe if they haven't been going over it, you know, as they once were, it's still in there somewhere. So I'm fully, expecting that these guys are going to be amazing on the show, as they always are. But our first one, returning guest, happy to have him back from Bite Size Breakdown, Mr. Amaru Moses.
What's going on? What's going on? I'm doing well. Always glad to be on the show. That you all give me the opportunity to finally face our other competitor in something, which I've never been able to do. So I'm very happy. I'm very scared because I saw what he did to his friends, though. So
yeah, he did. Well, we'll go ahead and bring him in. Your opponent today destroyed his co-hosts on our Star Wars show, Scoundrels Incorporated. So please help us welcome Mr. Kevin Smets.
Hey, listen, when Kobe Bryant played against Pau Gasol in the Olympics, you watch it on the documentary, he told all of his teammates, he said, first play, give me the ball. I'm going to run right through Pau. And what did he did? Like a train, ran him right over. And everybody on the interview was like, I can't believe that Kobe did that. So I had to show my fellow scoundrels what's up with Star Wars. But this guy right here, look, I'm fat, happy, retired. I'm like, the player that like I'm on the sideline interviews now, like for these trivia shows, like obviously overweight and not with any hoodie in sight, retired champion. This guy is still competing. He's like at title shots, at title matches. This guy, trivia is in his blood. I think the winning streak ends today. I'm not trying to jinx myself, jinx you. Well, maybe I'm trying to jinx you a little bit, but
yeah, I would imagine so.
This guy, I'm like what is it? I'm like Apollo Creed, and he's retired, in the pool. Like, oh, I'll play Amaru. I love that guy, and he's meanwhile Ivan Drago, like just training all the time, saying, I never got to play Kevin in the league. Now I'm going to destroy him. So this is going to be fun.
I cannot wait. But it's got to be down to a T.
Rocky won that, right?
Yeah, but Apollo Creed didn't, is what he
died.
said.
You're saying you're Apollo.
I'm going to die in the ring.
Oh, this is the okay. So we got to figure out who the Rocky is to come back and fight.
Someone will avenge me. I'll find someone to avenge me. But
okay, right.
Still throwing talking all this, and he's gonna have a 50-point lead going around 3 or something.
I swear I haven't looked at it. I know, but we'll see. Who knows?
Well,
Maybe it's
we'll see. But I mean, In Star Wars, you have 4 guys coming in that all know the franchise backwards and forwards, and you absolutely crushed them. So I have a feeling this is still an evenly matched, duo here.
We'll see.
We shall see. All right. Well, gentlemen, are we ready to begin today's game?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here is the bell for round number 1. All right, Mr. Smets, you will have opening choice 1 through 5. The way this works in our opening round, once you make a selection, I give a clue, and Andy begins playing. When either of you think you know the movie that it's from, buzz in with your name. I will call on you, and you're guessing the movie itself, so don't worry about the title of the song. It's worth 10 points, and there's a bonus question worth 5 points, but I'll give you the rules of that in just a moment. So, Kevin, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin today's game?
Let's go 4.
All right. 4 it is. Your clue comes to us from patron Andrew Scanlon, and it is Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad.
Okay.
I'm sure the answer is not Suicide Squad.
It is not.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle Johnny. He claims he has the mirrors read, but has lots of fun on
Kevin. Predator.
That is correct for 10 points.
Nice.
No,
Nice.
tall Sally.
That's right. Look at that, Kevin talking once again.
I know,
I'm not going to know.
Right in there. Right in there.
It's not part of my game, I swear. But all right.
All right, bonus question. Now, it's worth 5 points, and some of these are easy and some of these are hard, but you have a choice, Kevin. You can choose to answer this alone, but if you get it wrong, you'll lose the 5 points, or you can open it up to you and Rue. No one will lose any points if they get it wrong, but if Rue gets it right, he will cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question is, do you want to be a dick or not?
No, I'll share.
All right. Share it is. It's open to you both. Buzz in with your name. Predator was helmed by what Die Hard director?
Kevin.
Rue.
Kevin.
John McTiernan.
That is correct for 5 points.
I thought I had that one, but I know there's a delay, so we'll leave that be. I do not need to go to the tape. I trust you, gentlemen.
Okay. You can ask us to go to the tape. That is an entirely feasible request. We can do that. But I think for both Andy and I, that's pretty clear cut. Kevin started his name before you did. So Kevin has 15 points after the first question. You still have your choice, sir. 1, 2, 3, or 5. Where would you like to go next?
2, please.
All right. 2 it is. Your clue is it might be best served cold. It might be best served cold.
I remember black skies, the lightning all around me. I remembered each flash as time began to blur. Like a startling sign, the fate had finally found me. And your voice was all I heard. That I get what I deserve. So give me reason to prove me wrong, to watch this memory clean. Let the floods cross the distance
Kevin?
in your eyes.
Kevin?
Based on the clue alone, if it's about revenge, I'll say The Crow.
Incorrect.
Rue, I got the guess, so I will go Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
That is correct for 10 points.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Nice job, Rue.
Wow.
All right, Rue makes it 10-15. Bonus question: do you want to be a dick or not?
No, not at all. Not for this one.
Okay. Let me finish this whole thing then before you buzz in. Here's your bonus question. It's open to you both. When Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen was released, it had the highest number of product placements in a movie with a total of how many individual products displayed. Now, I'll give the first person that guesses, I'll give it to you if you're within 15. The second person drops it down to 7. But here is the difference. If you go first and guess, it's worth 10 points. But the second person, if they get it wrong, the second person, I'll tell you whether or not they were high or low. But it drops it down to 5 points. So there's an advantage of you get more information going second, but it's worth less. But it's within 15 if you go first, or 7 if you go 7 or second.
All right, Kevin.
Kevin.
55.
55. That is correct. It's 47 or 48, depending on the source. I found 2 different numbers.
Wow.
All right. Kevin got the 5 points on that. It's 20-10, but Rue, you've got control. Would you like 1, 3, or 5?
Let's go 1.
All right. 1 it is. Your clue is it's bacon.
Okay. Out on the third planet closest to the sun, there's a special celebration and it seems quite fun. A jolly old-
Rue.
The Guardians Christmas special?
That is correct for 10
Hey,
points.
there we go. I don't know if you were including that or not, but love it.
Technically, it's the holiday special, but it's Christmas imagery throughout the entire thing. And then they reference Santa Claus and everything in the song. So I think that's fair. All right, tie ball game, 20 points apiece. Rue, do you want to be a dick or not on the bonus question?
Now we'll keep this one open too.
Such a nice guy. I don't have brownies for you or any baked goods.
Oh,
so.
They were very good, by the way. They were delicious. Thank you, Mar.
All right, it's open to you both then. Here is your bonus question. Buzz in with your name if you think you have it. Actor Kevin Bacon has appeared in 2 other comic book movies. Name them.
Well,
I'm thinking the same thing.
I got one of them.
That's point of pride.
One is easy.
You stumped trivia.
Oh, well, hold on.
Oh,
2, Kevin.
Kevin.
X-Men First Class and R.I.P.D.
That is correct for 5 points.
Fucking movie.
Nice
Yeah,
job.
no, I wasn't pulling that one again. That's not one I have to watch anymore.
What's funny is R.I.P.D. is the first one that came to mind, not X-Men First Class.
X-Men First Class.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm weird.
Oh my god.
Man, no,
Together we had it.
crazy.
But no, I wasn't thinking of R.I.P.D.
Even Reynolds and Daniels are like, really? Or not?
What's going on in
Bridges,
my
rather.
head is like, I remember him doing something like this, like, and I'm like, wait, what is he? He put something in someone's mouth, and then I remember it was Poor Darwin, and I was like, okay, that's it. Or in
It's Darwin is X-Men First Class where he blows him
Yes,
up.
it is.
yeah.
All right, makes it 25-20, but Rue got the last music question right, so you got the choice, number 3 or 5.
We're gonna go 3.
All right, 3 it is. Your clue is a true head turner. A true head turner.
Okay. And just pull the lyrics. If they let me get to lyrics, probably not. Okay.
You tell me you don't memorize every song?
No. Out of the ruin.
Kevin.
Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Rest
That
in
is-
peace. Tina Turner.
That is correct for 10 points.
Nice, because no, not off the song.
Whew.
All right, that gives Kevin 40 because he got 10 points on that last bonus question.
I've been studying this whole time, Amaru, since I retired.
Yeah,
Every day,
lied.
just listening to soundtracks with your name and your face on my mirror, waiting for you.
I'm very glad you have my face on your mirror.
It's a good-looking face.
Beautiful to hear. Thank you.
That makes it 40-20 in Kevin's favor. Bonus question: do you want to be a dick or not?
About the Mad Max movies. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it going. Let's have fun here. No dickness from me.
All right, it's open to you both. Then buzz in with your name. What is the name of the duo that is in charge of Underworld? Kevin.
Master Blaster.
That is correct for 5 points. All right, gives Kevin 45 points to Rue's 20. We have one left in the opening round. Your clue is The Sorcerer's Apprentice. The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Okay.
Three is the magic number.
Rue.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
That is correct for 10 points. All right, makes it 45-30. Last bonus question, Rue. Do you want to be a dick or not?
I kind of do, but no. We're gonna keep this going. Let's leave it open.
Gentlemen to the end.
Yes.
I like it. All right, here's a bonus question open to you both. Kevin with a 15-point lead. This was the first Tom Holland Spider-Man movie to receive an Academy Award nomination in what category?
Rue. Best visual effects.
That is correct for 5 points.
Yeah. Guessing all the way. Let's go.
Back and forth right here.
Look, it got you the answer. Makes it a 10-point game, 45-35 with Kevin in the lead. It is genuinely anybody's ball game. Here is the bell for round number 2.
Bing.
All right, Rue, since you're in second place, you'll have opening choice, and this is the 5-second round. So once you make a selection, I will give a clue, and then Andy will play a 5-second snippet of the song. If either of you can guess it in that opening 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 seconds of music, it drops the point value down to 5 points. So, Rue, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin?
We'll go back to 1.
All right. Number 1, it is. Your clue comes to us from patron Matt Scanlon, and it is The Kiss of Death. The Kiss of Death.
Forgive me, and so I don't buzz in here.
No, you both can answer.
Both
You both can answer. Glad you asked.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr.
Kevin.
Snow.
Kevin.
Batman and Robin.
That is
Almost said the
correct
wrong
for
one.
10 points.
Nice.
Nice job, sir. All right.
I almost said the wrong one. 2.
All right. Number 2, right down the list. And your clue comes to us from our patron Troy, and it is A Couple of Fun Guys. A Couple of Fun Guys.
No sleep till.
Rue.
Rue.
I don't know if you have this movie, but I'm going to use it. Super Mario Brothers movie.
That is correct for 10 points.
That's a great pull. Very fast.
Wow, I haven't even seen that yet. Are you making the new one, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. We figured there was, on the newer releases, but that one might be one that everybody's seen at this point.
I got to take my daughter to it.
It's a fun time.
Yeah,
they are
she'll
fun
enjoy it.
guys.
They are fun guys.
Oh, I get it. That's funny.
That is not a laugh of genuine.
I feel like his fake laugh then turned into a real laugh.
It did ultimately, but all right. So that makes it 55-45 with Kevin still in the lead. But
I was told these movies cut off at the exact time that the Schmodown ended, so I don't have to do any new.
I don't know who told you that.
Get my ass back to the theater. Okay.
All right, Rue, 3 through 5. Where you want to go next?
We're gonna keep it going down the line. 3.
All right, 3 it is. Now, I will say in advance, this one is genuinely tough. So, just as a heads up,
I like them.
this one is tough. But your clue is tipping the scales. Tipping the scales.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Where's that song at?
If I guess and I get it wrong, he has another guess to get it wrong, but I can guess again or I'm out.
Yeah, I'll let you know when you guess. Yeah, but you're not cut out of guessing.
Gotcha. Okay. Scales, Kevin.
Kevin.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect.
Just thinking of something with scales.
Rue, Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings.
That is correct for 10 points.
Yeah.
Buddy. Nice
Kevin,
job.
thank you for that, because I was like, scales, dragon, something. Let's go.
Why am I talking? I need to. Why am I? It's like, the revenge? Tell me you at least knew the revenge thing. Never mind.
No, I heard you say revenge, and I went that way.
I got 2. Do I get 2 bonus points? Matt, can I get
Give him the 2 bonus points.
I just want.
You want 2 bonus? Rue wants to. All right, fine.
Give it to him.
That means Kevin is in the lead 57 to 55. He's got those 2
If we
points.
get down to 2 points.
It was a tie ball game till right now.
Man, I'm glad Kaiser's not with me. He would be yelling at me on the sidelines, like, "What are you doing, you son of a bitch?" All right, Mickey in my ear.
Yeah,
that's the only part of the song. In fact, I sung a bit more than is in the movie. It's like it's a one-line karaoke scene, and so that would have been a first for the Settle the Score. Where if you'd have gone for the extra 5 seconds, I would have played the next song that they sing in that karaoke montage.
Oh,
wow, nice.
Which would have been a first. Yeah.
Would Hotel have been Hotel California?
Hotel California?
No, it goes straight into I don't wanna close my eyes.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna inner monologue to you anymore, Amaru. That was it. You got 2 of them.
I think that's more outer monologue.
Or outer
lead.
Yeah.
Fact.
Wait, I've been saying it out loud this whole time.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
That's funny.
All right. Well, it's not a tie ball game. It's 57 to 55. But
Hey,
Rue, you have your choice, 4 or 5. Where you want to go next?
I'm gonna stop the train now. It's gonna go to 5.
All right, number 5 it is, and your clue for number 5 is an eye for an eye. An eye for an eye.
Okay.
Rue.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
That's correct for 10 points.
I
Nice
have Vigo just emblazoned in my head singing that damn song.
All right, that gives Rue an 8-point lead for the first time ever on this show.
First, let's go.
65 to 57. And we have 1 left in this second round. And your clue for number 4 comes to us from patron Houston Bodley. It's the Rat Pack. The Rat Pack.
This is what we do.
Rue.
This is what we.
I'm going to go with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That is correct for 10 points.
I didn't know which way you were going. I was like, all right, which one of the movies is it? So,
well, nice job, Rue.
Very
You were
solid.
down heading into the round by 10 points, and now you have taken an 18-point lead, 75 to 57. All right, here we go. We're going to begin round number 3.
Ding, ding.
That sound is definitely so much better. Not blowing up my ears. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. I'm sick of you fucks. All right, I'm sick of it. Nobody said anything, and then suddenly everybody says something for 6 weeks straight, and then I changed it, and then now it's yeah. You're the first in a while.
It's
been a minute. I had to bring it back up.
It was fine for me the whole time. Can I get one more bonus point for 3 total?
Yeah,
don't give him that
one.
Yeah,
you can. 58 points for Kevin.
He's that weed chipping out that lead away, dude.
It's
a game of inches, dude.
Exactly. Okay, you compliment us, you flatter us, basically you prop us up in any way. I think both of us are willing to award points for that. You know,
easy.
We're both pathetic individuals. Me more so. All right, so this is the bidding round. Rue, since you're in first place, you will have opening choice 1 through 5, and once you make your selection, I will give a clue, and then you will open the bidding with the number of notes that you think you can guess this movie in. 4 is the minimum. The max is however many you'd like it to be. And then once you set your opening bid, Kevin will have a chance to underbid. And basically we bid back and forth until one of you tells the other to settle the score. And then at that point, that person is answering alone. The point values are at 10 notes and up, it's worth 10 points. 6 to 9 notes, it's worth 15. 3 to 5 notes, it's worth 20. And 0 to 2 notes, it's worth 25. And then there is negative bidding, but I'll explain the rules of that if we actually get down to someone bidding 0 and then somebody else wants to get in on the fun. So you each have 1 lifeline to ask for a second clue. And then finally, if your opponent gets the question wrong, you get those points automatically. But one time and one time only, if you think you know the answer, you can double down on it. And if you guess correctly, you'll double the points available on the board. But if you get it wrong, you'll get nothing. So if you guys need an explanation of that or clarification, just let me know. But Rue, 1 through 5, where would you like to begin round number 3?
Right back at 1.
All right. Number 1, it is your clue is we need to talk about David. We need to talk about David. So, Rue, how many notes you want to open with? 4 is the minimum. The max is however many you'd like it to be.
I'll go 13.
13. All right. Kevin, 12 or fewer, tell him to settle the score.
10.
10.
9.
All right. 9, making it worth 15 points.
15 points. 8.
All right. 8.
Settle that one.
All right. On 8 notes, your clue once again is we need to talk about David. And Kevin, you do have your lifeline if you'd like a second clue.
Is this scores only, or are we back to singing? Oh, scores only. Okay.
Scores only.
Okay.
And here are your 8 notes. Oh.
Yeah.
Base notes don't count for any of these in the final round.
Okay. I don't want to think out loud and
yeah. Well, it's only if he chooses to steal it, technically. He's only got one of those.
Can you play that again?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And
you do have a lifeline if you want to use it. It's worth 15 points, and you're down by 17 right now.
You might want to use that later. I don't think Amaru knows this one. Look at me. Look at me. Look at my face, Amaru. Let me see. We need to talk about David. I will. It's not that. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, David Marcus.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect. Rue, you can double down on this, or you can just take the 15 points.
I'm not positive on this one, so I'm gonna just take the points.
All right, then take the points. It's worth.
Was it
90.
Hulk?
It is not Hulk.
Okay. Those are the only two with David Banner.
Was it Prometheus?
It was Prometheus.
Of course.
All right,
That's me out of practice right there. That's good. That's a good one. We need to talk about David.
That gives Rue 90 points to Kevin's 58. Rue, you have choice once again, 2 through 5.
3.
All right. 3 it is. Your clue comes to us from patron Matt Scanlon, and it is send in the cavalry. Send in the cavalry.
I'll go 13 again.
All right, 13. Kevin.
6.
6, right to 15 points.
I'll go 5.
Settle it.
All right, making it worth 20 points. 5 notes. Your clue once again is send in the cavalry. You do have a lifeline, Roof. You want to use it? Here are your 5 notes.
How many points is this worth right now?
It's worth 20 points.
Can you play that one more time, please?
Mm-hmm.
Give me my lifeline here.
All right. Rue's going to use his lifeline. It's your one and only for this. Your first clue was send in the cavalry, and Andy will give you your second clue.
Okay. Your second clue is from our patron Troy, and it is you'll believe a man can cry. You'll believe a man can cry.
Ooh. That did not help. That actually went farther away from what I wanted, but I might just stick with what I have. I'm going to go with it. Man of Steel.
That is correct for 20 points.
Cool. I didn't know which, again, there were 3, and I'm like, which one is it? Cool.
Yeah.
I knew it from Cavalry.
From Cavalry.
Plus, you could have doubled down on that, and then
I know.
taken the lead.
I think that was my shot to win right there. If he would have missed it, I think I could have still been in it. But I think it's
you never know.
You never know. More.
I got to go all in now.
Yeah, we've got 3 more to go. It makes it 110 to 58. Rue, you still have choice. We've got 2, 4, and 5.
Let's go 4.
4. All right. Number 4, it is. Your clue is Zoo Lord.
Stick with 13.
All right, 13. Kevin.
7.
7, making it worth 15 points.
Settle that.
All right, for 15 points.
Don't mind if I do.
Your clue once again is Zoo Lord. And Kevin, you do have your lifeline if
Gotcha.
you'd like it. Here are your 7 notes.
Da-na-na, da-na-na. My daughter makes me play this to the drive every time we drive through Balboa Park right there because it's Jurassic World.
It is Jurassic World for 15
Nice.
points.
There it is. I want to hear you play it. My daughter says dinosaur music. She calls it dinosaur music.
It is. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
Giacchino's the best composer, as we all know. Right, Amaru?
You made that very clear. Very clear. It was a great episode, by the way.
Yeah, that's another thing that Matt and I are on. Go and watch that.
One gotta stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
One
unfair
guy.
competition about music where one of us gets to play a music instrument to cement their points. Yeah. It's not fair.
By the way, I know you guys haven't played this version of the show, but I'm not a good piano player. But if you want, I could hum all the music. You know what I mean? Like beatbox.
Great.
Me and Amaru can do like a duo, and you guys could have your settle the score match.
Great.
Look, next time Rue is in El Cajon, let us know, and we'll get you guys in a
Yeah.
room, and you can
Yeah.
just, do it together, and we'll make it happen. All right. So, Kevin, you got the 15 points on that. It gives you 73 to Rue's 110.
Okay.
2 questions left. You have your choice of number 2 or 5.
5 alive.
All right. 5 alive. It is. I can tell you this for a fact. It is not short circuit. So your clue is you've got a fiery temper. You've got a fiery temper. How many notes you want to open with, Kevin? 4 is the minimum.
5.
5 notes. All right. Right to 20 points.
I got to throw I got to throw some bombs in the end zone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna take this to the last question. Go ahead and settle that.
All right. On 5 notes, it's worth 20 points. If you get it right, take you up to 93, put you in striking distance of Rue.
I have a thought. I just don't think it had a score to it, but let's see.
All right. You do have your lifeline, Kevin, if you'd like to use it. And your clue, once again, is you've got a fiery temper.
How many notes was it? Sorry.
5 notes.
50, he meant 50. 50.
Yeah, mispronunciation on my part. Somehow still worth 20 points, though.
All right. There we go.
See, I don't recognize it, which means that I didn't recognize that there was a theme for it. So I think I man, that's an awful. I'll do my.
You want your lifeline? Ooh.
Oh, or do I save it? Because if I get this, then I can really make it interesting. Could you play that again?
Yeah, no problem.
And now it's all about taking out any other song, and if I can't recognize it, so I just do, yeah.
Okay.
I can't leave these points on the board. Let's go with the lifeline now.
All right. Using the lifeline now.
Okay. Your lifeline clue is Pearl of Wisdom. Pearl of Wisdom.
Well, that just did exactly what it did to Amaru. It took me that different way. Pearl of Wisdom. Pearl? There's a character Pearl. And no, this can't be that. Fiery temper.
Pearl of Wisdom.
I'm going to go Ghost Rider. That was what I first thought.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
That is incorrect. So, Rue, you can double down on this, or you can just take the 20 points.
Double down. Come on.
I was nice last episode. I'm not going to do it this time. I'm taking the points.
Wow. Come on. Could I get my second guess would have been Blade for the character Pearl.
Also incorrect.
All right. What's the name?
I do not have a clue on this.
It was Hellboy.
Pearl. What's Pearl with it?
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
I keep forgetting the clues have the names with it. Cavalry,
Sometimes.
Pearl.
Sometimes.
I was too much in the plot. So that's good. That's good to know when I have my rematch that I'll force on Amaru when I bully him on social media.
All right. So it makes it 130 to 73. So technically, there is no way for Kevin to climb back into this.
Sad.
So we'll do the last one. It is sad. It is sad. We'll do the last one, which Rue, you'll open the bidding with. So we're playing for honor on this last one. And your clue is how sharper than a serpent's tooth. How sharper than a serpent's tooth. So, Rue, you'll open the bidding.
13 again.
13. Kevin?
0.
0. All right, Rue, do you want to get into negative bidding?
I do.
Okay, the way negative bidding is, now we trade one apiece. You got to give me, if you want to go negative, you go -1. You got to give me the movie and the director.
We'll go -1.
All right. So, Kevin, -2 is movie, director, and then any actor.
Settle the score, buddy. I think
all right.
I went all in on one idea, but I've been off all day, so we'll see.
All right, Rue,
I'm on this.
Let's see what
don't have a
I'm
lifeline.
No. I think we might be on the same one. So I need the movie and the director.
Need the movie and the director for this.
Movie and the director. All right. So my guess, make sure it's the right one, because I do this all the time.
Don't say it. I'm putting my hand over your mouth, literally on my screen, because you did this. With Man of you did this with Man of Steel, and I feel like you know it.
Yeah. Okay. I think that it is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets with Chris Columbus.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
hey,
that is incorrect.
Nice.
Now,
You had the same thought?
yes, that was mine. So now that you eliminated that, let's together work on this. Let's workshop this. Hold on. So how much points is this worth? This is for
It's worth
honor.
25 on its own, but you can double down to make it worth 50.
Oh, I gotta go double down.
Sure.
Serpent.
I'm glad we went to the same place.
Chronicles of Narnia, Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Incorrect.
Oh, that has a serpent in it too.
Yeah. That is not. Andy, do you want to play it? See if they know it?
Yeah, let's play it.
Sure.
Let's play it.
Okay.
This is this is now worth 100 points, Amaru. Because he's playing it.
All right.
So you buzz in with your name.
Like a sudden death. Yeah, I had you guys
Let's go.
tied. Here, it all comes
Yeah.
down to this.
No one cares about. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, here we go.
Sounds familiar.
Kevin, Dune. That would be my only other thing. The worm, but that's a worm. I don't know.
We can hear you, Matt. Or
That
I
was
couldn't
incorrect.
hear you. Oh, I can't really think of anything else for the serpent right now. Very honestly, even if that's the right clue.
Yeah.
This is wrong, but for some reason it reminded me of the end of Avengers Endgame.
Also incorrect. It is Conan the Barbarian.
Oh,
Conan
no.
Barbarian.
No. Not even nowhere near I would have gotten that one.
Serpent. The snake serpent thing with the red. Yeah.
Yeah. But Rue, you are today's champion. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Well, the floor is yours. Plug, promote, give us the, what's happening on a bite-sized breakdown, but take it away.
Yes. Outside of following me, you search my name on IG, Facebook, and Twitter. Follow Bite Size Breakdown. Please follow Bite Size Breakdown. If you haven't, we're also on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We have a TikTok now. Also have the YouTube channel, which all three of these gentlemen have been on. My show, One Gotta Stay. I give you 4 to 6 options, and you only get to pick one. That is why Mr. Merryweather there said that outside of John Williams, because I didn't include him, Michael Giacchino is the greatest composer. He kept him. And Kevin's been on a couple as well. Just had an episode where we debated, had to choose one comic book trilogy to stay. And it was between X-Men, MCU Spider-Man, Raimi Spider-Man, Dark Knight, Captain America, and Guardians of the Galaxy. So that was a fun episode. Had Settle the Store alum Lon Harris on it, which is a great time, as well as Janine. And coming up, I did the Geek tournament last year. So for the summer, we are doing an action hero tournament where we're putting, I'm trying to figure out the best action hero, doing an 80s bracket, a 90s bracket, a 2000s bracket, and a 2010s and on bracket. So if any of you gentlemen would actually like to be on the show, just let me know if any of those decades are your flavor. If you want to debate more, and you don't have to go up against a piano mat.
Yeah.
Unless Andy just decides to anyway.
Yeah, you're going to book me against, this guy was in special forces, and be like, motherfucker, who's going to have a better opinion than him? This jacked steroid,
But thank y'all so much for letting me on. Go watch their episode of One Gotta Stay. Go watch Scoundrels Incorporated. Go watch Benny and Moose Save America with these two gentlemen on, and keep watching Settle the Score. It's an amazing show.
Well, thank you. Yeah, please check out Bite Size Breakdown, everything they're doing. Kevin, I think this could be your first loss on the show.
Yes, it is a good loss because I really like Amaru. He knows that. Behind the scenes, I've always been a big fan of his and rooted for him. So
yes.
Try not saying that through gritted teeth.
No, I'm not saying it through gritted teeth.
He's a good guy.
Such a good guy. I get the assist on a couple of. No, I'm just kidding. No, very fun to be here. I'll take my time. I'm also on the Jedi Way with John Roca and Laura Kelly, which is a great Star Wars show. And my main thing I want to promote now is that I have scans coming up this week to see if my cancer is still there or it's gone right now, that it remains gone. So I'd like to take this time. This is one of those weeks where it's really stressful. So it was nice to get away and kind of forget about that. So I thank you guys for having me on there. But I really implore anyone, like if you have any symptoms or any signs of anything, I'm a young man, well, not anymore. But when I was diagnosed, I was a young man at 42, which was the same age that Chadwick Boseman was diagnosed when he had colon cancer. He had stage 3. I had stage 3. Unfortunately for him, it didn't turn out the right way, obviously a good way. And so you never know with what's going on. But I've been in remission. And I have tests going on this week, and it's really scary. So I wish that no one involved ever has to go through that. So I'm literally a DM or a message away. I message anyone. It doesn't matter. And I know the messages are probably TMI because you're worried about symptoms that are going on in the bathroom because I had colon cancer. That's totally fine. I write back to everyone. It doesn't matter if I've never talked to you or if I'm good friends with you. I'll write back to everyone except for Amaru because he beat me today. But I'll write back to anyone. If you have any questions about it, if you see any symptoms, definitely get checked out. Talk to your doctor. Demand a colonoscopy. It's vital you do that. Had I waited, which I wanted to wait until after my child was born, then knowing that I have a child, how much little time you have, I probably would have pushed it off for another 6 months. And had I done that, I'm probably not sitting here talking to you. So it's very important to me to kind of get that word out to that, and that I love this show. And thank you for having me on as an outlet to let everyone know about that. So get checked, if you have symptoms of anything in the bathroom that just feels unnatural, if your still bowel movements aren't completed, or it feels weird, or if there's any blood or anything, or if you're just having any digestive problems down there, talk to your doctor, get it checked out, you can demand and say, no, I need to see, I'm very concerned about this. And they'll hopefully take care of you, because it's a race against time. That's all. If I would have waited 6 months, who knows if I'm sitting here talking to you, playing against the very talented Amaru. The very talented Amaru.
There's finally some honesty.
But yeah, so thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. And I look forward to the next one. And I'm ready to defend my Star Wars honor. to anyone who wants to go against me on that one.
You don't want to do that. He's going to murder you.
Very well could. Well, on the note that you brought up, a regular on this show, Robert Montano, is back in the ICU.
Yeah.
And he has a GoFundMe, and Andy and I contributed to that. And if people want to go and contribute to his GoFundMe, or just send him thoughts, prayers, what have you, hit him up on Twitter. You can find all the information over there, but on his personal or late to the parties, and just let him know that at the very least you're pulling for him. And Andy, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I was going to say that. First of all, Kev, good luck with the scans. I know that it basically, you're outside of a window where usually
I'm close. Yeah. Like without a 5 years, you're considered cured. And so when my daughter turns 5, because like I literally started chemotherapy when my daughter was born. It was a really tough week. But when my daughter turns 5 and I don't have it, I'm considered cured. But they say it's usually around 2.5 years, right around the 3-year mark. If you get past that it's like they can almost call it. They don't want to call it because it's not responsible for them to be like, you're good. And they already feel, all of my doctors feel quite confident. They're like, you've had no flare-ups. You have no issues. I had a colonoscopy. That was the last time, another one. And the scans were great. So, but it's just nerve-wracking because I feel like this is the last one. If I can jump over this hurdle, it feels like the rest will just kind of be like routine. Like I got to do it to check up, but it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. So we're really praying for that, because if I can get past this one, I think it'll leave a lot. It's just sometimes, to be very honest, and dark sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to enjoy things because I'm like, I have been at that place where I wasn't promised tomorrow, or I wasn't promised 2 years from now. And so I've been, with my daughter becoming this little personality, like I love her so much. And it like gets hard sometimes when I think about like, I got these scans coming up and they could literally say, okay, yeah, you're good, but you're probably not good for you have another 3 years. Because usually when it comes back, it's very difficult to fight because it means it's spread away from where you had it. And then that's a real tough battle. So, yeah, thank you. Hopefully I get past these ones and then it won't be as worrisome, because it's a very hard thing to kind of a weight on my shoulders that's been there for like 3 years. So yeah.
Well, best of luck, and everyone at Settle the Score is pulling for you. Yeah, in regard to Robert, do go and lend your support to him, whether it's if you can financially, and if not, I sent him some screenshots of people's messages in our Discord, and he said that these were the words that he needed to hear. And I know that it's sometimes that these people are easily forgotten, but Vanessa is probably doing everything she can to support him, and then no one's holding her up as well. So if you can send her some love, and I know Kevin will attest that his partner must have been going through it.
It was harder on my wife. It was harder on my wife probably than it was on me, to be honest.
Yeah. So these people spend so much energy making sure their loved one is okay, and then they are kind of left without the support and love themselves. So yeah, send Vanessa. She's a brilliant person, and we love them both. So yeah, hopefully everything comes through for him. And donate blood, because without that he wouldn't have the chance to get out of hospital. So go and donate blood as well.
All right, well, I think that wraps up for today's show. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
You both were fantastic, and it was great seeing you again. And look, if you want a rematch in this, more than welcome to. But otherwise, Rue, walk away a champion. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Indeed.
I want to play other retired people that don't compete for titles anymore.
All right. Well, that is it.
I love you, Amaru.
I love you too, man.
For this week's Settle the Score. We'll see you guys next week with another new show. Adios.